VidGamesFTW.
Welcome back to part 17. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. After making Coco freak out for a little bit. Let's go into Hingham High. Speaking of the Arabian levels, let's do that. Hingham High. Did you already say your favorites and stuff for the music? Yeah. Alright, this is like the third part of talking about the fucking music. I swear we're getting on to a different topic. I just want to know.
Yeah, I already said my piece of that.
What was it again?
The prehistoric levels.
Okay. That's right. I wanted to use the bazooka so bad I forgot we don't have it yet.
God, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be used to like spinning all the time.
Yeah, I'm used to having all the powers already. That's how it's like when I played the original too.
That's what it felt like with Breath of the Wild, huh?
Oh, that's right. I
freaking fell.
Oh, she goes crazy fast. Woo! Yeah, it's hilarious. In Breath of the Wild, I thought I had the paraglider as we were trying to do all the shrines to get the paraglider. So I tried to climb, or I tried to fly off a wall and failed horribly.
It was hilarious.
Okay.
It was hilarious.
It was so funny. Okay, more topics. Come on.
Well, I'm trying to think of one.
Oh, Jesus. It's great being on a Let's Play show when we have nothing to fucking talk about.
Well, I mean, you know.
You really have nothing to offer right now?
Not at the moment.
Oh my god, you suck.
Thank you.
Give me something to talk about. Ask me a question. Don't ask me my favorite color is. I'll fucking
Marcelo.
do something new.
Marcelo.
If you ask me my favorite color is.
Marcelo.
Oh! Oh, wait for it. Yeah. Anyway. I'm trying to avoid the elephant room. I'm not sure if we talked about it yet in this playthrough, but...
Oh, I remember.
Now that this is long out already, it's been long out. It's been like 2 months, but
long enough.
it feels like it's been out for a long time. I mean, mainly because we know these games already, but I mean, now everyone's so anxious to find out what they're gonna do next, and that's the big thing. We don't know what they're gonna do next, but people want CTR remastered. People want
For some reason.
Spyro remastered.
But it would be interesting to see Oxide again.
It'd be interesting to see another Crash game that wasn't a platformer be remade. That's why people want it, because it's like a really good racing game. Plus it's the last Night Owl game anyway. But
Oh, yeah, sure.
it's not necessary right now. I would like to see it later down the road.
Yeah.
I think we already talked about it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm fucking sick of it, quite frankly. I've got my own videos. If they're not out already, which they probably won't be, they'll be coming out real soon. I'll have videos on those topics. Also, there's a plane.
I know.
How lovely.
I remember you were saying that there was a line of dialogue that was messed up in this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm not sure if that ended up making it into the fucking last part or so. Because I think, because we had 2 abrupt cuts and 1 each from the last 2 parts, and oh, she's gonna do her little dance. Yay. So I'm gonna do the other one. Wait, you haven't done one.
No, I did.
Well, you did the fucking. You haven't done a tiger level. There's only 2. I'll let you do a tiger level. I'll do. I'll be. Oh no. I'll be Critch Bandicam, and I'll do Tomb Time. Oh wait, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get a demo dial. And if we cut again abruptly, I apologize. It's probably not the capture. It's probably the thing. I'm talking over demo dial. Yes, I know, but.
During the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna cut right now. Watch us not have to cut. Watch us not have to cut.
That would be hilarious.
If we have to cut between every fucking thing, it's not gonna be good.
That is not.
We're both watching the capture intensely right now. To make sure we don't have to cut. I don't think we have to cut. No, it doesn't look like it.
How about this? I'll keep an eye out on this.
Well, every so often. Well, during no. During the cutscenes, not just between normal gameplay.
Sure.
It's always the cutscenes that end up playing, and then when it cuts back to the gameplay,
That's when it goes all wrong.
it gets weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It's being stupid. But don't be glancing, because that's what Chase does all the time, and I keep thinking he's staring at me from my peripheral vision. But anyway, yeah, there is a cut. Well, not a cut. There's a messed up, or I like to call it a mistake for the dialogue. It's not a mess up really. Like a physical mess up is what I'm talking about. They kept a line of dialogue in that just. Oh, by the way. He doesn't disappear this time. Watch. He's still there. In the original, he would just vanish. It was really weird. Also, though, I haven't checked it in the original since I found this out, but there's a. I'm just gonna say spoilers. I don't fucking care. There is a hidden trophy for this, where you have to dodge 20 of his little blasts of little rock things that he throws at you, and then he goes into his vase. And pops out, and he's like in that little Zen pose where he's crisscross, and he's got his arms out, and he just gets all golden and floats through the air, and there's like a little choir that plays, and then he just like leaves.
Yeah.
And you get a trophy, and I was like, oh, I got hit. I got hit by that. I was like, excuse me, when I first saw that, I was like, what the fuck? So now I'm curious. I'm not sure if that happens in the original. I really want to see.
That would be really funny.
But anyway, so this line of dialogue comes in Crash 2 when you are trying to piss Cortex off, and you're not getting the crystals and you piss him off. I don't think we didn't do it in our playthrough, but if you do it, one of his lines, you know, he's already fed up with your shit, but then he's trying to explain to you, look above the doors, you'll see the slots for the jewels, for each jewel, for the gems, the crystals. The only thing is that he says, that's a line that is from the original. Look up at the doors, like above the doors, where the titles or the names for each level are, right? Because that's where the crystals and the gems and those slots were put originally. Except that they changed that in this version, in Insane Trilogy, and they put them on the sides of the doors.
But he still says.
But
Look
they
up.
kept the dialogue the same.
Ah.
Look at the slots above the doors, but they were moved to the side, and they didn't think to rewrite that line of dialogue because they were so busy trying to keep it intact, word for word, the way they said them in the originals. So I was like, oh guys, you could have changed that one.
That's pretty funny.
All the other ones are the exact same, all these other lines of dialogue, but I mean, you could have changed that. Alright.
Wait, I did.
You did that one as Coco. I
The
did.
G-Wiz and the Hogs one.
Yeah, we only have that other
Me
one.
too.
There.
Okay.
The other one, aka Midnight Room.
Okay.
Do it! I think Demon Dials will get pissed again. Or maybe not until you actually face him. Yeah.
Because, you know, he wants to incinerate us.
Demon Dials' music is awesome.
Nah. So, okay. It kind of makes me wonder a little bit when there's like just old games like this where it's like there's that whole thing of, oh, these are the characters' names and stuff. Because in the hint it said that, oh yeah, the tiger's name is Pura. And it's like, to anyone who's never, to anyone who hasn't played the originals, they wouldn't know about like who Pura was.
Not until CTR, because even though Pura was always named Pura even in this one, there were just never any. I think they might have featured Pura in the manual. Again, in the manual, I think. If not, then yeah, you wouldn't really have known he had a name in this game until CTR, where he's a playable character.
Nah, well then, yeah, now that I just thought about that.
But it is really weird. And it's funny that they have to tell you in this his name is Pura. Same thing for Polar. Don't they have one for Polar like that in 2? For this one?
I think I think so.
Because they don't say his name in there either. Why is the hog getting all love? The hog doesn't have a fucking name.
I know, the hog's just a hog.
In Crash 1.
There's no name. Not like...
He's literally no different from the other hogs in the other levels. In the bridge levels.
Yeah.
They're enemies. Why do you ride the one in the hog levels, but then you have to avoid the other ones in the bridge levels? Also, they changed that animation.
Yeah.
She just goes, oh, and she just falls over and passes out in the original. It was darker and edgier.
I really thought I wasn't gonna make that jump.
You know what I wanted to see back that they didn't do, which would have been kind of cool? Not in the game itself, but for promos. I wanted to see them recreate the Terminator reference.
Oh, that.
Where he's sitting there with his fucking shades on and his red fucking eye. That was awesome.
Because that was when he was on the motorcycle, yeah?
Yeah. That's not like a, oh, it's unplayable. Because there's no Terminator reference.
It's just like Dark Souls.
Except that there is still a Terminator reference because there's the Sphinxinator level. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tune in next time. We're gonna go face Dingo Dur.
Playing.
Let's do it.